Greetings, radiant lady. It is a serendipitous occasion that our paths converge under such splendid skies. May I inquire about your destination? Your allure has seized my attention. A charm so profound I seldom bestow such compliments upon others. Yet, truly, you have ensnared my interest. Hello? Fair maiden? Are you listening? Certainly, you don't want to be in this girl's position. But since we all have gathered here, let's analyze her misfortune of having this man breathe on her neck and bother her while she's getting uncomfortable. But here's the interesting part. Every little detail you can see in this painting is telling a story. A story about the girl and this guy. More importantly, there's a reason why this painting captures your attention so perfectly. And it's not because of this bloke, although he does add to its effect. We're looking at the painting Der lastige Kavalier, or The Annoying Gentleman, by the German painter Berthold Woltze. Or basically, we're looking at this man looking at this girl while she's looking at us. Okay, so first things first. The translation annoying gentleman or irritating gentleman is not too accurate. The German word lastige does not literally mean annoying or irritating. It is more close to burdensome or irksome. In case you're wondering, if you translate the word, here are all the possible translations that come up. That's a lot. Hey, if you speak German, mention in the comments what is the most accurate translation of the name of this painting in English and help us all out. Danke. Now, for the rest of the video, I'll choose the word burdensome for this painting because, let's face it, this guy certainly looks like a burden. But what is he trying to do here? Let's analyze the scene and find out more about this not so gentle gentleman. Trust me, once you know more about him, you're gonna hate him even more. And I don't even know if that's possible. Imagine that it's 1874 and you're this young woman traveling alone in the lower class coach of the train. Although that's enough to put you in a problem, there's more to unpack here. This shows the genius of Woltze and his ability to tell a story with the elements of the painting. Look at the girl's clothes. She's wearing all black. This suggests that she's either going to a funeral or coming back from one. In both cases, it's still not a good idea to bother her. She's clearly not very enthusiastic to talk to anyone. You can see the teardrop near her eye as well. Perhaps this man could not see it, and that's why he started talking to her, right? Well, let's find out. Another interesting hint about the girl is that her hair is down and not up. Now, if you did not know, back then only married women would tie their hair up in public places. Now, this certainly is not a solid proof that she's not married, but by looking at her face and demeanor, I'd say she's a teenager. This automatically turns this man from a gentleman to a creep. Now, here's the worst part. If this girl is a teenager, why is she traveling alone? Isn't she supposed to be traveling with her parents? Maybe her mother or her father? But what if she lives somewhere far away from her parents? And what if this funeral that she's going to or coming back from is one of her parents? That just makes this painting dark. The concept of showing the death of someone close is not too far-fetched. Take a look at this painting called The Letter. It shows this woman getting a letter with something so shocking that it causes her to pass out. Here's something very interesting that you might have skipped. You can see that the girl is looking at someone, right? Now, it might look like she's looking at us, the viewers, and that is correct. But there's more. Notice this wooden box here? Can you see the name? It says B. Woltze, which is the name of the painter. Now, the box here indicates that the painter has put himself in the viewer's position. Woltze was in this train, traveling with the lady and this unsightly gentleman. This point of view angle adds a crucial effect to the painting, which I will discuss later. Let's get back to the painting. This young girl is sitting all alone, mourning the loss of someone close. You can see the teardrop on her face and the white handkerchief that has been used a lot. And then there's this guy. Woltze did not hold back in portraying him like a complete clown, like he is. Notice those sideburns? It probably has its own ecosystem with a few species of animal inside. Or this comically large bow tie that he puts on thinking that it will get him a lot of attention and compliments. While he's true about attention, I doubt that he's getting any compliments for that. He's like a gift that keeps on giving a headache. Since the girl is traveling alone, that too in lower class coach, it indicates that she is very poor and in pain, and this man thought it would be perfect to introduce himself. He's probably talking about how his new prospects would bring him a lot of money and how beneficial it would be for this girl to be with him. Now, let's come to the most interesting part of the painting. The scene is interesting, no doubt about that. But is that all about it? Paintings like these were called the problem paintings, as they showed a scene that created discussion and speculation. This active discussion about these paintings was the reason why they got so popular. But there's a special sauce here. The girl staring at the painter or the viewers gives the painting so much power. As a viewer, you're not just passively seeing the scene of this man bothering this girl, but an active viewer, because this girl's gaze involves you in the scene. Notice this man here? He looks sad and lost in his own world. He could not care less about what's going on here. But when the girl looks at us, it makes us want to do something. It feels like she's asking us for help. She needs us to do something about it, and that's the reason why we feel so involved in this scene. Sometimes when I look at this painting, the way the girl looks at me makes me feel responsible for not doing anything to help her. It almost transports me back to the train and the seat where the painter once sat. But sadly, we're almost 2 centuries late to do anything. Woltze made many paintings in the same subgenre of narrative painting, where he would show the viewers a scene capable of creating speculation. But out of all the paintings, this painting stood out from the rest. It was his most famous painting. Woltze presented a shocking scene in its raw form, something very typical yet so powerful. So, how does this painting make you feel, and what do you think this painting means? Mention all of that in the comment section below. And that is a wrap. By the way, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel. We are at 1600 and growing, and I could not be more excited. I really hope you like the videos, and I try to improve the quality with every new one. Till we meet next time, have a great day ahead.